How to talk to children about death. That's a huge topic, and it's one that I'm very excited to talk about because children and youth are amazingly sensitive, aware, and they know something's going on. So, the best thing to deal with children about death is to deal with it directly, simply, and to communicate with them in a way that allows them to ask questions. And according to what they can understand, what they can take in, I would kind of, you know, scope out where they are in their journey of development. Because children are very aware, and I'm just going to tell you a story. We had a wonderful client, a 5-year-old child, whose father had died. And she was brought in by one of her social workers who was very concerned because she was not eating and she was not speaking with her mother. And so what had happened is when I was talking with her alone, I said, you know, I said, Emily, you know your father died. And she goes, yes, my father died. And I said, do you know what your father died of? And she goes, my father died of eggs. And my mother made eggs for him the day he died. So I am never going to eat anything that my mother cooks again because my father died of eggs. Now, actually, of course, you've probably figured it out. Her father had died of AIDS, but she was not honest with her daughter. The mom was afraid to tell her. So the daughter had overheard her talk on the telephone and had heard her say the word AIDS, but she thought she said eggs. And so she figured it out in her little mind. Okay, mommy fixed daddy eggs the day he died. Mommy fixes me eggs, I will be killed because mommy killed daddy. That could have been prevented by just simply telling her the truth and making it as simple as possible. And we recommend use the word died or dead or has died. Don't use other words that we use to explain death. It's confusing. If you say grandpa went to sleep, then that child's going to be afraid to go to sleep at night. If you say grandpa died because his body wasn't able to work anymore, you don't have to go into the gory details, but you're letting the person know that normally when people get older, they can die more often because the body does give out. But most young people are not going to die. So you can take the fear of death away. And also another thing that youth really want to know about, and so do children, is if my mommy or my daddy dies, who's going to take care of me? So we need to be able to build them a support system that goes beyond their immediate family and let them know that they're going to be taken care of and that they're going to be held in that safety and that they're allowed to cry, to be angry, to do anything that they need to do in response to death. The best key is honesty. Include them in the funeral ceremonies as much as they want to be. Give them choice. And most importantly, be real yourself, because then you can grieve together.